emergencias graves. Cuando escuchen una alerta real del sistema de alerta de emergencia, sintonicen la radio o la televisión para obtener más información.
Through with care and sympathy.
Call now or visit sellersadvantage.com for a free, no obligation cash offer.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Strong storms could be coming to California from the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Carly Gomez explains how the Atlantic can impact the Pacific beyond the forecast. Tomorrow morning at 6.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Right now at 11 a.m., dangerous coastal conditions as we're dealing with high surf and high temperatures. The warning from lifeguards across LA County beaches.
Plus, saying a final farewell to the late Senator Lindsey Graham. The funeral just getting underway in the National Cathedral.
And coyotes taking over a construction site in West Hollywood. The concerns from the community about their noisy neighbors and what the city plans to do about it. Good morning. You're watching Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Disney Plus, and everywhere you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Lifeguards rescued nearly 2,000 people this weekend at LA County beaches, and that number could grow as more beachgoers head to the shoreline to see cooler temperatures.
We have live team coverage this morning. Sid Garcia live in Redondo Beach, but we start with meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo. Brianna.
Yeah, good morning. We are talking about this next round of extreme heat. So, of course, that is going to bring a lot of people to the coast. And just know we are going to start to see the most dangerous surf starting tomorrow. But we are still already dealing with elevated surf and some strong, potentially even deadly rip currents as we head into these next several days. So really important to know as we start heading into these really high temperatures. This weekend, we are looking at temperatures really getting to the highest that we could have seen all season long. So just know while we're getting a little break the next few days, everything is expected to ramp back up here by the time we get into this weekend. Right now, looking into Burbank, you may have noticed that difference as you stepped outside this morning. We do have temperatures a little cooler compared to this time yesterday. It's about 80 degrees over into the Burbank area. And then we take you out to Malibu. We have just a little bit of patchy cloud coverage, but for the most part, a lot of us were off to some sunshine this morning, 75 degrees over into Malibu. So today, slightly cooler. That's going to be the case still through tomorrow. And then by the time we head into Thursday and Friday, that's when temperatures really start to come up. Even with this cool down, our temperatures are still well above normal. So just know it's still going to be very warm or hot. Elevated surf and rip currents, also the other big story aside from the heat. So that moderate to major heat risk does pick up for some areas starting Thursday, others Friday, heading all the way through this weekend. We're going to talk more about these details coming up here in just a little bit. Philip, Colleen, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. Now, a lot of people, as you heard, are going to head to the beach to try and beat the heat, but high surf is making it dangerous along the coast.
And it comes after a busy weekend of rescues. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live in Redondo Beach with more. Sid?
And the bottom line from lifeguards, if you're planning on coming to Southern California beaches to beat the heat, simply be careful. Many people are going to be heading to Southern California beaches this week because, let's just simply be honest, it's going to be brutally hot for much of the week. So let's help plan a safe trip to the beach. LA County lifeguards over the weekend report that they had 1,950 ocean rescues over the weekend, 1,000 of them on Saturday alone. So here's the deal. That storm off the coast of Mexico creating some large swells. Surf advisory, as you heard from Brianna, goes into effect tomorrow, which basically means from Ventura County all the way down to San Diego County. Just be aware of that. Also, this is what scares me more than anything, rip currents. Be aware that they are out there. Southern California lifeguards will be keeping an eye on the coastline, as many of you who live inland will plan a day at the beach to beat the heat. When you get to the beach, find a spot near an open lifeguard station. If you have any questions about the conditions of the water, simply ask a lifeguard. They'll let you know where it's safe for you to get into the water.
If you're coming down to the beach to beat the heat, to make sure that you're swimming in front of an open lifeguard tower, and then to check in with that lifeguard for current ocean conditions and hazards. Those lifeguards, they are the professional observers. They have been surveying that area all summer long, so they know how the dynamics of that spot are moving and how the water is working. So they're your experts.
They certainly are, and this is what's waiting for you. If you decide to make it to the beach, let me tell you where we are in Redondo Beach. Parking spaces are getting filled up right now, but again, common sense. Go to the lifeguard station, ask about water conditions, find a spot, relax, and enjoy the view and the cool ocean breeze. And again, big surf, rip currents are out there. Just be careful when you go into the water. Reporting live from Redondo Beach, I'm Sid Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Sid, thank you very much. Meantime, 2 firefighters were hurt battling a fire near Yucaipa. Preliminary reports indicate at least one of them was hit by a rock. No word yet on how they're doing. The fires burned nearly 33 acres in the San Bernardino National Forest. First reported yesterday, a little after 6 p.m., moving up the mountainside near the Thurman Flats picnic area right along Highway 38. Evacuation warnings are in effect from Mountain Home Village.
A stretch of First Street between Detroit Street and La Brea closed in the Fairfax district because of another water main break. This is the 6th in the city of Los Angeles this month alone. This time, an 8-inch pipe burst beneath First Street just before 3 this morning, opening up a small sinkhole. Water service was knocked out to just one home, and the DWP says it should be restored by 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And happening now, we have a live look inside the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. This is the funeral service for the late Senator Lindsey Graham, which has just gotten started.
And President Trump is going to be delivering a eulogy for Graham, who became one of his closest friends and advisors. ABC's Olivia Rubin joins us live right now from the National Cathedral with more on the service. Olivia.
Philip and Colleen, good afternoon. A ceremony taking place earlier today at Capitol Hill for the late senator, and now culminating right here at the National Cathedral, where the funeral is underway, attended by a number of world leaders, and of course, including remarks from President Trump, who has said he considered the late senator like family.
Ready, step.
Today, late Senator Lindsey Graham remembered in the nation's capital. His casket brought to the place he served for more than 3 decades, the Capitol Rotunda, honored by his fellow senators.
And to Lindsey, rest in peace, my friend. I look forward to the days when you make us all laugh again.
Graham's sister, Darlene, who's serving out the remainder of his term, placing her hand on his flag-draped casket, visibly emotional. A funeral service at the National Cathedral, expected to be attended by leaders from around the world. There, he'll be eulogized by President Trump, who became a close, personal friend of the late senator after the senator initially spoke out against his 2016 presidential run.
He was our friend. He was a friend of all of us. He was a great guy. He was a great politician, actually.
Also attending the funeral, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, a testament to Graham's hawkish foreign policy influence. He was a staunch ally of both countries, both leaders now meeting with the president while in town, too. And now, a bipartisan group of senators continuing that work Graham championed just before his death, sanctioning Russia over its war in Ukraine. That bill, now named after Graham, could be taken up as soon as this week. Vice President J.D. Vance sharing this.
I remember Lindsey Graham as a man who loved people. And because he loved people, he was willing to reason with them, to respect them, and ultimately to persuade them.
And after today's funeral concludes, the senator's casket will then be brought back to his home state of South Carolina on Wednesday for a memorial service there as well. Philip and Colleen.
Okay, Olivia, thank you so much. As the wife of Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy continues to recover in the hospital, we're learning more about the dramatic moments immediately after she was allegedly shot by the couple's son. This video from a Ring doorbell camera shows deputies carrying Mia Bieniemy in their arms down a sidewalk to a waiting ambulance on Sunday. We've also learned she called 911 to report being shot by her son, 27-year-old Elijah Zion Bieniemy. Mia is in stable condition this morning. Eric Bieniemy has taken a leave from the Chiefs.
Coyotes roaming the streets are nothing new in Southern California, but in West Hollywood, a pack has apparently found a new home. Eyewitness News reporter Monica Deanda is live in West Hollywood, where the animals have moved in. Monica.
Colleen, Phillip, good morning. Well, these coyotes have truly taken things to a whole new level, taking over this property that you see here. It is abandoned and half built. And now we're starting to see things like this. This is just one water bowl. We've seen other bowls and what appears to be some sort of either cat or dog food here in this area. And this is now what neighbors are up against. Here's more. You can hear them loud and clear. This abandoned building on the corner of Romaine and Spalding has some new tenants. Check it out. This stunning home video shows at least 4 coyotes lounging around the balconies of an unfinished building in West Hollywood. People who live around here have mixed emotions.
They're a nuisance, so hopefully you can get rid of them.
I thought it was kind of cute. I mean, he was just like trying to find some shade and hanging out.
Try to give them space. You know, sometimes dogs will bark at them. They leave people alone typically, but you know, don't want to get too close. I feel like you never know.
This morning before sunrise, we saw 3 coyotes roaming the streets. One of them even casually strolling by during our live shot. They're making their way over here and then coming back home to this building. So all of us this morning as we're waking up, making sure we're keeping an extra eye out because they are moving, really taking over this community.
It is a little concerning.
The people who live around here say this issue has been going on for several months now. They want to know why construction of this building suddenly stopped about 3 years ago, and they want the city to take action before anyone gets hurt.
I feel like someone needs to get involved, but I don't know what the solution is.
And neighbors also want the city to step up when it comes to abandoned buildings left half-built like this one.
Developers have money, and so I don't understand it. I'm less concerned about the coyotes. You know, they're doing what they do. But the big story is why is West Hollywood allowing these things to just sit and rot? Let's get tough on the big developers who aren't doing anything.
Now, this is another look at this new home for these coyotes. I reached out to the city of West Hollywood to ask about how they plan to address the buildings left half built. They told me they're working on getting us an answer, so we'll keep you posted on that. As far as the coyotes go, they say they have a non-lethal management plan in place. But of course, people here are just wondering how much longer they're going to have to deal with these coyotes as neighbors. Reporting live in West Hollywood, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Monica, thank you very much. A teenager on an e-bike slams into a woman in Seal Beach, and she was seriously injured.
What the community is doing today to try to tackle the reckless riders.